Hello guys, D-Man here, doing another review. This time, Deadpool 2. And ooh boy, do I have a lot to talk about. If you know how these reviews go, if you've watched any of my other reviews, you know that I do non-spoiler first, then spoiler, so I'll give you a warning before it's spoiler time. But non-spoiler first. How to talk about this without spoiling it, because there's not a lot I can talk about without spoiling it. I'll try to talk about the bad things in it and then the good things. First off, if you're looking for the same experience that you got from the first movie, you're not going to get it. Personally, I don't think it's as good as the first movie. It's a couple notches below, but it's a really good movie still. I suggest going to watch it if you haven't watched it yet. Go watch this movie. It's actually really funny and really good. There's a lot of jokes in it, and a lot of them hit, some of them miss, but most of them hit. Uh, Not enough fourth wall breaking, in my personal opinion. That's a thing that I didn't like. That there wasn't enough fourth wall breaking. Um, I just didn't like that because he's Deadpool. He breaks the fourth wall all the time. But not enough of that. Um, what else did I not like? Uh, just a couple things, I guess. Nothing that I can really speak on. There's my personal feelings on it. This movie is just really interesting, but it just has a couple things I didn't like. The fourth wall one is one of the bigger ones. I feel like he should have had a lot more moments where he broke the fourth wall, but he didn't. Sorry about that. But anyways, I feel like he should have had a lot more fourth wall breaking moments. There's a couple of opportunities that they missed, in my personal opinion, but I'll get into that in the spoiler review, the spoiler section. That's about all I didn't like about it. Let's go into what I did like about it without spoiling it. Um, so what I did like about it was all the jokes. Most of them are freaking hilarious. There were some about Marvel. There were some about DC. Um, there was a couple about Marvel in there that was really funny. The one about the X Men. I can't tell you what it is, but it's hilarious. Um, so yeah, there's stuff like that. There's end credit scenes if you want to know that there is end credit scenes. And an end credit song. You have to stick around to the very end though to hear that song, and that song's hilarious. But yeah, there's end credit scenes. The majority of them are okay, like not super good, but okay. Um, really funny though at the same time. This movie is more serious than the last movies, than the last movie, I guess, not last movies. Than the last movie, this movie is way more serious. I can't really say why, but it is a little bit more serious. Which is why it doesn't have too much jokes in it, which kind of disappointed me, I guess. But that's okay. Huh. That's about all I can say without spoiling it. If I were to give it a rating, I would give it a out of a 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, 5 being middle ground, just average. I'd give this a 7. I'd give this movie a 7. Not the best, not the worst, and not average. It's something that you should definitely watch. Something that I'd probably watch a second time. It was really good. It's just a 7, though. It's a 7. Okay, so now I'm going to the spoiler section. Spoiler section alert. Oh, sorry about that. So this movie has Deadpool in it. Obviously, it has Cable, and it also has what's her name? It has a girl in it, and I forgot her name, but her mutant power is luck. Domino, that's her name. Domino. Her mutant power is luck. She's really lucky, and all the things go her way because she's really lucky. I guess that's her mutant power. She's like into comics and stuff, and that's still her mutant power. And Deadpool's like, that's not a mutant power. But yeah, those are the three main characters in this. We get to see some of the old characters come back, like the cab driver, the guy at the bar, the old black lady. And one of the funniest scenes in her house happens where Deadpool has baby legs and he walks with them. It's freaking hilarious. Okay, that's hilarious. Deadpool's girlfriend's in there and she dies. Right off the bat, she dies, and that's why it's so depressing throughout this whole thing, sort of thing. It's a little bit more serious because of that, because she dies and everybody's just like, oh no, and stuff. So it just stays serious throughout the movie. And then Deadpool meets this kid that he has to save, and Cable wants to kill this kid because this kid kills his family in the future. But Deadpool's just like, I want to save this kid, even though at first he's just like, I just want to die. But then at the end he realized, I gotta save this kid. Because this kid goes crazy in the future as soon as he kills somebody. But at the end, Deadpool saves him and also dies. There's a really funny Wolverine homage there too, where Wolverine dies. It's freaking hilarious. In Logan, Deadpool's just like, guess what, Logan? I'm gonna die too in this one. um, there's really awesome stuff in there. There's some fourth wall breaking moments, not enough in my opinion. There's this X Men thing where it shows the cast of other X Men shutting the door because he's just like, where are all the other X Men? Why the hell is there only like three people in here? Like, where are all the X Men? And then we see like the other X Men and they shut the door. It's hilarious. Um, I guess it's all money. Save on money. Huh. So that's a lot of good stuff in here. Cable's a really cool guy. Not, I guess he's an okay villain, but not the best villain. At the end, he does go. Um, at the end, he does help Deadpool, and then Deadpool saves the kid, and Cable's just like, okay, you saved the kid. And Cable is obviously a time traveler, if you don't know. To the things I don't like about this show, again, the fourth wall breaking, like there wasn't enough of that in my opinion. Um, the jokes, most of them are hilarious, but some of them not so much. The serious tone of it kind of made it like a little bit iffy. It was kind of just like, eh. Uh, but it's still a pretty good show. Still pretty good. Um, what else should I say about this? What else should I say? A lot of people die, and then it gets all reversed. It gets all reversed at the end. That's pretty funny. Yeah, so a lot of people die, but then it gets all reversed at the end. Because Deadpool has the Cable's time machine fixed because Cable only had two charges. But they fix it, and so Deadpool goes back in time and saves everybody. And stuff. He even saves his dead girlfriend, so she's not dead anymore. So I guess there's probably gonna be a Deadpool 3, most likely. So she saves his dead girlfriend. He saves one guy out of Team X, except for, of course, Domino because she's lucky, so she never died. But he saved one guy out of Team X. You'll have to watch the movie to see who it was. Um, Everybody else is dying in Team X. So yeah, at the end, everything gets kind of revert back to normal, and oh my, like those end credit scenes are freaking hilarious. And there's a few things that they missed. I guess there's a few things, but there's two things that I really saw that they missed. Um, I saw that they missed like when Deadpool when he dies, he goes to like this dead world sort of thing, where he sees his dead girlfriend, and at the end he dies for real, so he gets to go there, but then he gets to go back to life. And at that point, I was just like, oh, I was like, it'd be hilarious if they showed Wolverine there. Why didn't they show Wolverine? Why didn't they show Hugh Jackman? Just pay him like $1 million and be like, listen, all you have to do is show up in this one scene. That's all you have to do. But they never did that. That's a big missed opportunity, in my opinion. So that kind of sucks. I really wish they would have done that. Just showed Hugh Jackman the Dead World. That would have been hilarious. Just having tea with Deadpool's girlfriend. That would have been hilarious. But they missed that opportunity. Um, There's another, like on the end credit scenes. There's a Wolverine one. It's actually hilarious. But it's not actually Wolverine. It's just like old footage of Wolverine. But just go see it for that reason alone. It's freaking hilarious. Uh, man, we all got a lot today. But in the end credit scenes, I thought they would have done like the Old Man Logan thing, where they went to the Old Man Logan's like set and tried to like stop him from dying or something like that. I know they had like a little clip where he's just like, I can't dig you back up and bring you back to life, sort of thing, where that's what Deadpool did in a little commercial, I think it was. I think it would have been hilarious if they did something similar to that, but in the end credit scenes, but they never did. So missed opportunities, two big missed opportunities, which really sucks. The Juggernaut's in it, by the way, and he's a CGI character, so it's pretty funny. But yeah, like all in all, it's freaking hilarious and funny. Really good. I said a seven. I would give it a seven, no matter what. 7 out of 10. Um, just a couple things I didn't like the seriousness sometimes didn't work. Uh, but it did work at the same time. The seriousness, the not enough fourth wall breaking moments, and also the two opportunities that they totally missed. Uh, those kind of sucked. But all in all, it's still a pretty good movie. I suggest going to watch this. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be a third movie. Hopefully, it's a good one. Hopefully, they bring back the fourth wall jokes a lot more in this one. But, anyways, that's all I have to say for this review. If you like it, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And as always, my friends, stay sane. Peace. Guys, just telling you, if you click one of these boxes, you will either go to my most recent video or a video that YouTube thinks you will like. And if you click on my face, right here, you will go subscribe to my channel. I guess you won't go anywhere, you'll subscribe. Anyways, that's enough, guys. Peace.